Hello, Facebook Live. How are you? I am pulling up Instagram Live as we speak. Getting the hang of this thing here. When you come in the room, say hello. Tell me where you're watching from. How was your day? My voice is slowly making it back. We have a title on Instagram and we are live on Instagram. Hi, Coach Michelle Green. I always forget to flip my camera Instagram. Sorry. Hey, y'all. It's like no matter what angle I put this camera, I'm always showing something in my closet. Got tissue. Hey, y'all. Got a lot going on. Instagram show everything. I'm trying to keep that in mind because I go live on my AirPad on IG, which shows a whole lot more. So when you come in, say hello. I am talking about how you can become a certified Black life coach today. I got a cough drop in my mouth, so please forgive me. And I got to be off here in about 30 minutes, maybe 45 if we're good. Because I have an event I'm supposed to be zooming in on. So, let go. Y'all ready? So for those of you who are new here, hello. My name is Dr. AJ Austin. I am founder of the International Center for Life Coach Training, LLC, where I train Black women of faith to become certified life coaches online in one day. So today was a very fun day. I did a mini video session, if you will, for Bank of America. And their women's entrepreneurship program through Cornell University. If you don't know about it, now you know. If you've never taken the program, I would advise you look into it. It's very hard to grab a spot before they're gone. I did a Zoom chat with one of the founders on the team at Cornell. And she told me that Bank of America gave them tens of thousands of more dollars to support women entrepreneurs. So I am happy that I'm one of the voices, even though my voice is whoo child. And I'm one of the faces of the graduates of the program doing great things on and offline in and for my community. Say hello when you come in the room. Let me know where you're watching from, especially if you're watching the replay. I love y'all too. Y'all matter. So tag me if you're watching this in the form of a video, whether you're watching on YouTube or any other platform outside of Facebook Live, or if you're watching on my Facebook Live page, say hey in the comments. Tag me. Talk to me. If you're listening on the podcast at Black Life Coach Radio, hey girl, come to Facebook and join us. I'm Dr. AJ Austin on Facebook. And this is for those of you who want to become a life coach. So really quick, with what little voice I have, hey Marvelous Marissa, how are you? I am talking about how you can become a certified Black life coach today. Through a program that I have been teaching. I've been training coaches since 2016. About a year and a half ago, I brought it online. And then about a year ago, I made it into a home study course. So I have a one-day Black life coach certification training for Black women of faith. And I took that one day, which is only 8 hours. And because most of us have ADD, ADHD, hyperactive, something, we can't sit still for 8 straight hours unless I'm in the room with you live, either on camera or in person. I trained about 120 of our coaches like that out of the 161 that we have now at the time of this recording. But hi Deetra, how are you? I took our one-day life coach certification trainer. Hey, the King daughter. I like that. So my one-day life coach certification training, I split it up into 10 months, y'all. Not 10 hours, not 10 weeks, not 10 days. I should have did that. But it's 10 months. Now, when you take the one-day training, you get access to everything at once. It's $1,000 for the whole program in full. You don't need me to hold your hand. You got it. But we're calling this the 10 for 10 program, and you can get it over at blacklifecoachselfstudy.com. I think it's pinned. Did I pin it? Let me check. IG, because they do be, I'll put it again. blacklifecoachselfstudy.com is where I took my one-day life coach certification training and stretched it out for 10 months. And I give you more time to pay that $1K. You only pay $100 a month for 10 months. Coach Erica Brown just joined us right before I went live. We have about 7 new coaches that are in this program with us right now, working on their life coach certification. So that's how you can become a certified Black woman life coach, if that's something that you've been praying about, seeking God for guidance about, looking for, researching, stalking on Googles, jumping on lives, watching on YouTube. If you know that you're called to coach, check out blacklifecoachstudy.com right now. And you can find out more information about how our one-day life coach certification training works. And I also wanted to dive into some reasons. About 2 or 3 lives ago, I started this trend where there's a quiz, and you'll see more of it at blacklifecoachselfstudy.com. This is where over 200, no, we have 300 answers, y'all. 300 answers. I checked it a couple days ago for our Black Life Coach quiz. And this is where Black women from all over the internet, all over the world, have come to take this quiz and told me why they wanted to become a coach. The last time I printed their answers, it was 112. Out of that 112, I've been bringing little by little. Hi, soulfully aligned you. Hey. Instagram chops up the screen name, so it takes me a minute to see it all. So out of the 112 answers of why Black women around the world have told me they wanted to become life coaches, I've done about 2 separate videos, plus tonight we're going to share some. And their answers, and I want to know if you're watching live or replay, if these answers resonate with you. So recently we talked about how, people that are already in these industries, where they get to serve and help others, kind of like human services, or maybe you're in the social work space, maybe you're in the ministry space, and you're already serving, you're ready to turn it into a business and get paid for it. You are that person that people call on, and I'm looking at my little list here. This is numbers 13 through 35 out of 112. And I did videos on most of these already. Well, the first few already. But this is why, people who say people already come to them asking them for help, for advice, need a shoulder to cry on, need somebody to listen, ask them some really good questions, help them get their breakthrough. If you're that lady, I need to see some type of comment or emoji in the comments real quick, because you're in the right place. You are among a sisterhood of women who say the same thing. These are literally their answers to that question about why they want to become a coach. So if you're here and any of these resonate with you, or if you have your own reason for why you want to become a coach, feel free to put it in the comments real quick as I roll through these, and then I'm going to wrap up, jump off, and jump on this other Zoom that I'm supposed to be on right now. So let's see. One of the reasons was, as a Black woman, I'm passionate about my people and being the best support that I can possibly be. Does that resonate with anyone here? Facebook Live, IG Live, podcasters. Can you resonate that as a Black woman, you are passionate about your people and being the best support you can be? If you can resonate with that, put an emoji in the comments or throw some hearts up if you're here on IG. And let me know. Facebook, YouTube, participate. Okay. Hey, girl. Another reason is you want to own your own business as you transition into retirement. We have 3 ladies that I know of that have trained with me recently who say, Dr. AJ, I'm at a point in my 9-to-5 career where, I've been doing this certain thing as a trade for 20, 30 years. And I know within the next 1 to 3 years, I'm preparing to retire, and I want life coaching to be my fallback, to be my second wind at life. I know I want to coach. I see you, Facebook. I see you, IG. Thank y'all. So is that you? Are you at a place? And, I have a neighbor that I walk with throughout the week. She thinks she's my personal trainer, and I love her for that. She worked for Delta for years and years and years. King's daughter says yes. Hey, Coach. And recently she said, she retired. She was telling me about her career journey. She retired at 43 years old. Y'all, I'm 40. That's only 1.5 years because I'm about to be 41 in November. She was only, 1.5 years older than I am right now, retiring from her career, y'all. I was so mesmerized because usually we hear people in their late 50s, early 60s. I even have a friend who is set up for retirement but still went back to work recently after the pandemic because she just kind of wanted something to do. She liked the extra change in her pocket. She's a great saver. But I'm meeting more and more women who know that their next phase is coming up because retirement is approaching. You may not be in your early 40s getting ready to retire. You may be. You might get a good severance package or a buyout. I remember I did at Regions Bank. I was only 18, though. That was way too young to retire. But I got my severance, and I was excited to move on to what was next. So if that's you, and you're like, okay, next I want to try coaching, then that may be something that you want to look into, mapping out the plan for what that looks like with you becoming a Black woman certified life coach, if you know that's a part of your future. Because as a Black woman, if you're passionate about your people and being the best support you can possibly be, you need those skills, the training. That's why over at blacklifecoachselfstudy.com, I'm introducing you to the 10 for 10 program to give you 10 months to take your time, learn what you need to learn, know what you need to know, build your skills as a newly certified Black woman life coach. This is specifically for Black women of faith who know you have something to add, whether you're approaching retirement or you're looking to do this like I did in the beginning, nights and weekends. Then check out blacklifecoachselfstudy.com. Let me pin that for Facebook as well. I forgot about that part. And that way, hopefully you guys can just click on it. Come on, Facebook. Well, I just posted it, and now it's pinned. There we go. blacklifecoachselfstudy.com is where to start on that journey. Because another reason that Black women of faith have told me from all over the world that they want to become a coach is that they consider themselves personable, a great listener, and a great communicator. Is that you? You know it if it is, because most people have told you already, if you're anything like me, they're like, you are such a great listener. They want to pay you for listening. Maybe you ask some really good questions that help them to dig deep into their story, their answers, their goals, their visions, their dreams for better for their lives. And they tell you, you are such a great communicator. It's so easy to talk to you. Wow. I always feel better after our chats. If you're here live with me or watching the replay, have you heard any version of that? Okay, I see you, Coach. A coach is like, you got a check mark. That's me. Check. So far we've talked about how Black women, you IG, you Facebook, you know that you're passionate about your people. You want to be the best support you can possibly be. You want to transition into retirement or that second wind, second phase of life. Some of y'all are approaching empty nesting. I mean, you look young because we know Black don't crack. Y'all don't look like y'all got kids old enough to be moving out the house and now you empty nester. But I talk to a lot of you who are or either reaching that phase where your kids are at a certain level of life where they're not as dependent on you and you can focus more on this vision that you know God has given you in your heart and called you to, which is coaching. Be sure to check out blacklifecoachselfstudy.com to see how you can join us for only $100. And it's only $100 a month. It's a 10-month program, and it breaks down the life coach certification process specifically for Black women of faith. There's literally nothing like this out there. Okay? So, another reason that women tell me that they want to become a coach is because they believe maybe this is you, let me know if you agree, that you want to see better tools. You want to have those tools available to use to help other people. So what that could look like is a lot of women say, Dr. AJ, I think I've been coaching most of my life. I am that person that people pull to the side after church, or they call me in between church services, or they call me right after church service to just talk. I'm that person that people in the grocery store just turn around and talk to for no reason. I ain't even started a conversation. They just started talking to me. I'm that person who my coworkers and colleagues call upon because I am a community leader. People are used to me helping and serving, and they see my lights. But I just need to sharpen those skills. Not only sharpen them, but put a price tag on it because I'm tired of helping people for free. Is that you, dear? You watching this right now, live or replay? Y'all let me know if you trying to put a ring on it, aka a price tag on that help that you've been given for free, because your time is valuable. You can never get that time back. And you maybe can resonate with the fact that you've already been helping and serving people. They've gotten breakthroughs in their life. Sometimes they don't even come back and say thank you. You like, dang, at least to treat me to lunch or something to thank me. Or maybe you start getting jealous. We had one coach, Cicely. She was so good at being a coach for free that she started envying her client's success. And I said, you can't do that. That's a compliment to your coaching. I see you coaching. She's like, check, hand raised. So you're good at the skill of coaching when you can not even have the qualifications or credentials just yet. You've been helping people for free. They've been getting breakthroughs in their life. And now they're so successful that you're jealous of your own work. I just thought that was the funniest thing. And we had to have a Come to Jesus talk, me and Coach Cicely. And I said, did you ever put a price in that conversation at the beginning to say, yes, my dear, I can help you, but it costs just a tiny investment compared to the result that I can guarantee you? She dropped her head and lowered her eyes, and she was like, no, we never talked pricing. We never talked money. We never talked investing or anything like that. And I said, so you really can't get mad at your clients for having success when you didn't put a ring on it or had them put a ring on it, meaning checks, cash, credit cards, swipes, okay? So if that's you, you definitely want to check out blacklifecoachselfstudy.com because we talk pricing. I show you how to come up with your pricing for your coaching, how long your sessions should be, because if you've never been trained or certified properly as a Black woman of faith, because I know we give and we pour and we lose track of time. I've done it in the beginning. I used to charge $25 for 1 hour with me. That 1 hour would turn into 3 hours. Longer because I would travel to the people and talk to them. Take time out of my day to go sit with somebody for $25 for 1 hour. And I gave them 3. And they still demanded more. I said, no. This ain't even gas money no more. Prices done went up. We got to fix this. So if that's you, it's time to put a price on it. And we talk about that in the training over at blacklifecoachselfstudy.com because many women don't know how to put a price on it in a way that doesn't make them feel like, ooh, let me give them a hookup. Let me discount it. Homie hookup. Oh, that's my friend. Oh, that's my family. That's my cousin. That's my sister. Yeah, but you are just as good a coach to a family member as you would be to a stranger, right? So put a price on that thing. Okay, that's a whole nother live. Y'all can tell I get passionate about that thing because we need to be treating ourselves to luxurious lunch days, spa days, shopping days, filling up the gas tank, putting money in our kids' accounts, giving money to those we love and causes that we support, all thanks to the gift that we've put a price on called coaching. And people will happily pay you when you say, yes, my love, I can help you. And here's the investment. Okay. That's when you know you need to charge more. That's a whole nother live. All right. So we've talked about how you have this skill that you've been putting in 9 to 5, right? but you also are so invested in your next level, whether retirement is coming up, empty nesting is coming up, or that second wind or second phase of your life is coming up, IG Live, Facebook Live. And you're really passionate about helping people, your people specifically, whether it's women, Black people, whoever. You have that passion within you. And so you want to be the best support you can be. So you know it's time to start investing in honing in and sharpening that skill of coaching. Again, check out blacklifecoachselfstudy.com to get started for only $100 a month for 10 months. We have, at the time of this recording, if I'm not misquoting, 3 spots left in this version of the program. And so I wanted to jump on here and share more about it as I wrap up, to give you a chance to get started ASAP. No excuses. It's not, a one and done. I've seen some programs, it's $3,000 up front, no payment arrangements, pay in full. But I wanted to give you some breathing room, meet you where you are, only charge you $100 a month for 10 months, give you access to the same program and process that 161 coaches now have access to. I think it's 162 because we did have a coach sign up before I jumped on here. Hello, Erlene. I want to say it right. Thank you. She's like, this is awesome. Yes, because we have so many skills. And what I love is that I didn't have to come up with this list of 112 things. Many women around the world told me this is why they are ready to become a coach. So when I show up and share content and opportunities for you guys to jump in and be a part of our world, we're called the Ladies of Legacy. We are a tribe deep. We have a private online community that's exclusive to our Black women of faith who are certified or going through the certification process with us. They are prayer warriors. They are mothers, daughters, sisters, aunties, grandparents. They are getting ready to retire. They are preparing for their next win. Some of them already out here shaking and moving on TV. Some of them are telling others about how great getting certified was for them. So I am so excited because our tribe is expanding, and that's what's needed in this space. I did a video for Bank of America earlier today and Cornell University. I'm a graduate of their women's entrepreneurship program a little bit over a year ago now. And now I'm one of the Black voices and Black faces. And I had to talk about challenges in this space that I'm in, which is Black Life Coach training, Black Life Coach certification, and how there's no blueprint for what I do. I am literally paving the way for those who come after me. I'm inspiring others to be better, to do better. And so I'm bringing you guys with me because it's time for us to beat the stereotype of Black women don't get along. Black women can't work together. Black women are not in the tech space. Black women are not leading in the life coaching space. We're here to change all that. Y'all ready? I'm ready for you. Head over to blacklifecoachselfstudy.com. blacklifecoachselfstudy.com. Let me give you a couple more reasons women tell me that they want to become coaches. So let me see, for those of you who are here, who's agreeing with me that you want better tools to use because you're already helping people. You're ready to put a price on it. You are a great listener, a great communicator. You're personable. People are already coming to you. They approach you without you even inviting them. And you're ready to transition into that part of your life where you know you can be the best support system. Let me see some emojis. IG, Facebook, some hand raises. Is this you? Let me find another reason. One future Black life coach says, I want to be able to make a difference and learn about my client's outlook. That's something God spoke to my heart about recently. Just different perspectives. I see you emojis. Different perspectives. So think about this. Most of us, I don't know about you, but in my world, in my hood, where I come from, across the tracks, in the sticks, the country, we don't have a big support circle for our goals, our visions, our dreams, and our ministry. We're usually put in a box of what people tell us we are not, what we can, what we can't do, and we're boxed in. It's so many things that we're spoken out of versus things that are poured into and spoken into us. So most people don't have someone they can literally pick up the phone and call and just talk about their life goals, their visions, their dreams. what they really want to see themselves do ministry-wise here on earth as a coach. And they don't have that person on the other end that'll just listen. Don't judge. Don't show bias or prejudice. Don't tell them they can't do it. Don't speak against it. Don't try to steal their idea. Yeah, most of us don't have that, right? Because that's the job, the literal job description of a life coach, especially a Black woman certified life coach. So we dive into what those skills look like for you to be that person on the listening end, being the support system for people who you can start to understand the world differently from their perspective because they trust you with their goals, their visions, their dreams. Even with you guys, I'm auntie to your future. Your future as a certified life coach. I babysit the vision, the ministry, the goals, the dreams that you have for your next level. That's why Auntie shows up. This is a babysitting service, okay? I also coach your fears, whatever's been keeping you from getting started as a coach. You know why you haven't signed up, and it's not money, okay? You know that there's some type of pull that's like, I want to, but we call that the double dutch in the Ladies of Legacy. Ladies of Legacy are my certified Black women life coaches in our exclusive online private Facebook community. And we just do the little double dutch rock. You know when you were little and maybe your cousins or your friends from the neighborhood was turning a double dutch rope and you had to get your groove, the little rock, the little rhythm for when to jump in, right? But see, you haven't jumped in. You still rocking. That's the double dutch. They turning, their arms getting tired. This is us, the Ladies of Legacy. We're turning. We're waiting on you to jump in, but you rocking. Still trying to get your rhythm. Here we are years later, and you still ain't jumped in. You know why. I babysit that fear. I talk to that fear. I coach that fear. Because you know why you have not taken that next step as a coach. You know you feel called. I told you in a couple lives ago, you have to feel anointed, called, chosen for such a time as this, because this is a ministry. You got to jump in, even if you feel like I might mess up the ropes. What if they trip me up? What if I fall? I literally shared a video of me double dutching not too long ago, y'all, as a grown woman in one of the busiest streets of Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, I messed up the rope. Yes, I had to stop and have them turn again. They said, you want us to slow it down? I said, no. And when I got the rhythm, oh, your coach was jump roping, honey. You couldn't tell me I was not double dutch queen of Atlanta, Georgia, okay? Representing. So I use that analogy because I know what it's like. You want to jump. You see other people jumping. You got the support system of people turning the rope. You want to jump in, right? Hey, Dry Your Buzz. But you haven't jumped in yet. Dry Your Buzz was there. Were you at the Facebook event on Peachtree not too long ago? We were double dutching outside. Girl, I was like, oh, somebody got to get this on video, honey. And now I use that as a teaching moment for my coaches who are ready to coach, but you haven't jumped in yet. It's the double dutch. It's time to jump in, sis. It's okay if you mess up. We'll start turning again. You know, we'll click it against your heels of your shoe, give you the rock, give you the rhythm, and let you jump, right? It's time to jump. So if you're ready to see from your client's perspective what it's like to be the support that they need, that listening ear, that question asker, that good communicator, that person that is their support, check out blacklifecoachselfstudy.com, blacklifecoachselfstudy.com. It's going to give you your first module of 10 for only $100. It's $100 a month for 10 months. And you get to go through our life coach certification training at your own double dutch pace, speed, rhythm. Okay. Again, www.blacklifecoachselfstudy.com, because I'm going to give you one more. And if you can resonate, I need to see some emojis. I love this one because one of our future Black life coaches said, my main focus is to inspire and motivate better relationships for those that have lost that in their communication along the way. Her main focus is to inspire and to motivate. Is that you? I meet y'all motivational speakers, future motivational speakers. Getting certified is part 1 of 3. 3 things that you use to start building your brand as a Black woman life coach, to actually show up and be recognizable and be called upon, sought after. There is a process to this thing, okay? Getting certified is the first step because it builds that confidence that you are called to coach, what you're called to coach in. And so if your main focus also is to inspire, to motivate those who may have lost what you know you can help them find, then check out blacklifecoachselfstudy.com. Again, www.blacklifecoachselfstudy.com. Get started in the Black Woman Life Coach Certification self-study process for only $100 a month. At the time of this recording, we have 3 spots available. And it's going to help you bring this all together, being inspiring, being motivational, being the support system and helping to make a difference, seeing things through your client's eyes, being that accountability partner that they need, having those tools that you know you need because you've gotten yourself this far to this video by yourself. Imagine joining forces with hundreds of other Black women of faith as you hone in on your life coaching skills, start putting a price, putting a ring on that thing, right? And making sure that you're getting your listening skills, your communication skills out there for other people who need it, because we know you're passionate about your people and being the best support system that they could possibly have in their life, regardless of what your background is in. Whatever you do 9 to 5, this could potentially add to what you already do. Or, like I said, you may be a night and weekend coach. Either way is fine. It's a big world out here. Your life coach certification is international. So that means that while it's your time right now, someone else, it's morning time on their side of the world, you know? So it's so possible to meet people where they are, to coach clients around the world with the skill of life coaching once you gain your life coach certification training. If you have more questions, now is the time to put them in the comments below. I got about 60 seconds on here with you guys. My voice did very well. It's coming back slowly but surely. I got about 15 minutes before I have to jump on this other Zoom. Are there any questions about anything that I've shared on tonight? Any questions about our one-day life coach certification training, which, yes, by the way, you can get access to the full training, pay in full, one payment of $1,000. I'm happy to send you that link if you need it. And or you can sign up for the 10 for 10 program, 10 payments of $100 a month for 10 months over at blacklifecoachselfstudy.com. It's the same information. I just slowed it down for those of you who need a little bit more time to jump in, that double touch, those ropes. I got you, girl. Let's do this together. Are there any questions before I go? Thank y'all for the interaction. I see the emojis in the comments. Instagram showed up. I appreciate you guys. Make sure I didn't miss anything that was on here. Any questions, comments, anything you want to share before I leave? Shouts out to our coaches who popped in earlier. I love that we support each other. So I don't see any questions. If you have an interest in joining the 10 for 10 program, claiming one of those last 3 spots, thank you, Erlene. She says, great job. Love your energy. Girl, this is me with a very minor migraine, and my voice is trying to come back. Just wait till I get caffeine and a full voice. I'm off the chain. But I bottled up my natural energy in this course over at blacklifecoachselfstudy.com. I'm the same way. This is Calm Me. Y'all get an 8-hour version of me, and I love training. It's who I am. It's what my skill and trade is in. My degrees are in. And I love that I can offer this to Black women of faith. So head over to blacklifecoachselfstudy.com, and I will leave you with this. Remember, there is someone somewhere. They're waiting on you, sis, to walk in your destiny so they can walk into theirs. Because when you let your own light shine, you give others permission to do the same. When you get certified as a Black woman life coach, all you have to do is impact one life, and you impact generations. Y'all ready? I'm ready for you over at blacklifecoachselfstudy.com. Meet me there, and I'll see y'all soon. Have a phenomenal rest of your day. God bless. Bye, future Black Life Coaches.